Last night I tried to adjust my recliner and it quit working. So I got underneath here, flipped the chair on its front, disconnected a bunch of cables under here. They just pull apart, and removed this because I determined that the actuator is bad. So then you have to get the number off the actuator right there, and then you have to get another one. Not sure the cost yet. I saw some were around $30, then $200 and some, but that's probably with this whole thing. But plug different wires in, and I could get the seat to work by moving it from one position and plugging it into another position. And then I could go back, plug things up the way they were, and then the lumbar and headrest would work. So I'm just working on that. What I have to do is come up under here, disconnect these wires. One's for the headrest, one's for the lumbar. Then that will pull out through here, and it's connected to the piece I need. Okay, just flip these clips up. There's a clip right here. Just pull that up. Same with the other side, and pull them apart. Now I can't do it with one hand. So I just pull them apart. And you can see how they clip in. Well, maybe you can't, but they just clip together there. So unclipped them both, feeding these wires down through the bottom of the seat, and it's all disconnected. That's what I have. I got the new part in for my old man's chair. I think this was the problem. This is the new one. The old one's sitting over on the table, and I'm going to install it and see if it works. So we'll give it a try. This is my first time doing this, but I did some troubleshooting, and I believe this is the problem. So here we go. So the first thing you do is attach the actuator and do the back of the chair first, which I just did, using a pin like this, inserted, and put a clip right here. So that is secure. Now it's time to hook up the wiring so I can jog the actuator down and hook up the bottom part of the actuator. So I'll hook up the wiring right now. I just brought the wires up through the bottom and made the connection and clipped them shut to secure them in place. I'm now making this connection. This is the wire coming off the actuator, and we'll just plug that in and secure it with this. So the wire is secure, clamped it shut, so we move on to the next wire. This is the next connection we're going to make. You can see it has 2 pins. So we'll connect that and clamp it shut. So the connection made and secure. So here's the actuator. I just put on, secured this end. Then I wired it up and used the remote and jogged the arm down and put the pin through. So now I have to secure it with a clip. This is the clip on mine that you secure the actuator with. As you can see, I have it clipped and secured on both ends. I now extended the chair, opened it up with my remote so I can see where the wires are and where I need to place them on the frame so they're not too tight. I'm running the chair up and down to make sure the wires are good. They're not getting pinched, not getting caught, and when fully extended, they're not too tight. And they're not too tight. They look good. Everything's secure. I double zip tied everything. So we should be good to go. Look at me now, Mom. Fixed. Just a little bit of patience. Whoa. Patience and a little bit of knowledge, and you can do this kind of stuff. Just think it through. Saved a lot of money. Just a little bit of labor. And the satisfaction of doing it yourself is amazing. So I'm ready for football. Steelers, here we go.